So you have to find the slope and the y-intercept.
We'll take away full.
So how you going to go about doing that?
So it's going to be 6. -6 to 3 equals.
Okay, so you can look at the graph. So I'm going to be back. So I want you to find the slope and the y-intercept. I'll be back to see where you are.
We got x equals 2. But we got like multiple ways that we did it, so we wanted to make sure.
Okay. For where?
For this one.
This one. So how did you figure it out?
We plugged in 2 for y, and then we just did the steps. 2 times 2 is 4, and x plus 4 is 4x. That equals 8, and x equals 2.
Okay, so if you follow the correct steps, then it should be right. Other than that, how do I check to see if it might be wrong? If you already tried the plugging in, what's another method you can use to check to see if the whole thing is wrong?
Right? Maybe. Oh.
Remember what Christian said about what we could do with the values in the table if it was wrong?
Plug the actual graph in it. Graph it?
Can graph it. So what are we looking for if we're graphing it?
A straight line.
We're looking for it to be a straight line. Somebody's going to read. Okay. But I do have one question after you do that. I see you have y equals mx plus b here.
No, I was just trying to like. Yeah, put in the help.
Oh, okay. So you're going back to work that? Okay.
So then go before.
Which one you working on?
The first one.
Okay. So what you doing?
I'm trying to get the equation. I'm going to get.
Okay. So what's the form of the equation? How is it supposed to be set up?
Is it supposed to be like y equals mx plus b?
Okay. That means you need to find the what? So which part?
So I found a slope. I don't know if it's 2 over 1 or 1/2.
What did you find it to be?
At first it was 2 over 1.
Okay.
And then when I did this one, when you do the rise of front, 4 and 8. And so I got 1.
Okay. But what is it, how do we find slope? You said rise over run. Right? So what was your rise?
8.
So it's rise over run. Can you write that down for me?
And then the rise is 8.
Well, the rise is 8, and then the run is 4. Also, it is. It was 12.
Okay. So is it the same thing that you got there? So what's the next part you're looking for?
Y-intercept.
How do we find that? Use the vocabulary. Y-intercept, what do you think it might be?
The y.
Why? Would it be 4?
Does this like something that might be the y-intercept based on the vocabulary?
Yeah.
Plug it in and see. You should be able to check with the values, right? Come back. Come to you next. So where are we starting over here?
Part 1.
What you got?
Nothing yet.
Huh?
Nothing yet.
Okay. So what are you starting with? You're starting with the values. You're starting with the equation.
Equation.
Okay. So how does the equation supposed to be set up?
That's what confused me. Do I like put in my own right here?
But remember, it all has the same form.
What you mean same thing?
Y equals what? What do we usually say?
Something X plus something.
Okay, so something X plus something. So we got to fill in those somethings.
Just put like anything.
Something X plus something. What is it?
I guess 2.
Something X plus something. Well, we're not plugging in values at. So something X plus something. So remember, it's called the slope-intercept form. So y equals
2.
let's see if we can.
No, 4.
Here, turn it back here. Maybe he can help you. Ask him what form does the equation supposed to be in.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So write that out so we can see it. Don't put it. Right up. Where's your whiteboard? Okay. So what is? So let's figure out what each part is. What is the M?
M is the slope.
Okay.
You need to start.
And what about the B?
I forgot what the B was.
Remember, what is that form called? Slope what?
Intercept.
Intercept form. So what do you think that is?
Like cross something.
Okay, so the slope intercept form. So if M is the slope, what do you think B is?
Oh, can you repeat that?
Okay. Wait, you got it now, you wrote it, so you already knew it. So that means you must find the what? To get the slope and the intercept. So which one you want to start with? Finding the slope or the intercept?
Slope.
Okay. So how do you find the slope? Monte's already go.
I think it's 4.
4 is something. What do you think that might be?
The intercept.
Why do you think that might be the intercept?
Because it's like
Okay. So where would you put that into the equation? If you said the 4 is the intercept, where would it go in that equation?
What B supposed to be?
Okay. So now you have to find the what?
The slope.
So how we find the slope?
I think you see what I think it's like a pattern.
Okay.
And I think it's 2.
Is slope just one number? But how are you getting to? Let's say it that way. Where you get to from?
Because I feel like you keep climbing up by 2 and then go up there. Just keep going.
Okay. Now you have your what?
Slope intercept. Thanks. We need it.
Okay. So what card did you decide to start with? Okay. So what are you thinking about so far?
Finding the equation.
Huh?
Finding the equation.
Okay. So what do you got? So maybe first we can think about what form the equation is supposed to be in. Y equals what? How are they generally supposed to look?
Right, because M equals B.
Okay. So what is each part of that equation? So you got y equals mx plus b there. What's the b?
Slope.
Huh?
The y.
The y-intercept. What's the m?
Slope.
Okay. So that means you must find what two parts to get the equation?
Y-intercept and slope.
The y-intercept and slope. So how can you find that using what you have?
Graph.
Huh?
Graph.
Okay.